Most APIs, like ours, expose resources that are collections. Sometimes these are called collection resources or resource collections, cities and points of interest in our case. And these collections can grow quite large. It's considered best practice to always implement paging on each resource collection. This is to avoid unintended negative effects on performance when the collection grows. Not having paging on a list of 10 cities might be okay, but if the list grows, you don't want to end up with accidentally returning thousands of cities in one response, as that will definitely have an adverse effect on performance. Pagination parameters are typically passed through via the query string, just like our filter and search queries. As far as paging is concerned, the consumer should be able to choose the page number and page size. But that page size can cause problems as well. If we don't limit this, a consumer can pass through 100,000 as the page size, which will still cause performance issues. So the page size itself should be checked against a specific value to see if it isn't too large. If no paging parameters are provided, we should only return the first page by default. So we are manipulating a collection resource. For things like paging to work correctly and have a positive impact on performance, we need to ensure this goes all the way through to our data store. Imagine we have thousands of cities in our database, and we first return all those cities from the repository to the controller and then page them. If we do that, we still fetch way too much data from the database, which will have a negative impact on performance. This is much like what we just looked at with searching and filtering. As we know, deferred execution helps us avoid this. We'll have to keep these things in the back of our heads when implementing this. Let's have a look at the demo.